right, welcome everyone. We are on day 5 of our 10-day cleanse. I'm here with Chelle Clarke again. Welcome, Chelle. So we're
Thank you.
on the cleanse, see how things are going. So let's start with you, Chelle. How has the first 5 days been for you?
Well, the first day, nothing significant, just felt like any other day, really. But day 2, oh my gosh, that was terrible.
Yeah.
That was so bad. I knew, I mean, a nasty migraine. It started with a light headache and then it turned into this nasty migraine. I'm talking nausea, the whole bit. Like, I have not had a migraine like that in a long time. And I
Wow.
just didn't, I felt icky and tired and all that. So I had to drink more water and rest, lay down, go to bed early, and then slept a little longer, into day 3, just so that I could kind of recover from that. And then day 3 was decent. I started to feel a little bit better. And then day 4, definitely better. I had energy. I even got up in those 2 days, did a little bit more of a workout than normal. Just because on a cleanse like this, you want to keep it light and easy. You don't really want to do like a HIIT class, because your body's doing a lot of work to
Right.
cleanse. So, but it felt great to get back into my home gym and do some workout and do a little jog and all that business. And then today, day 5, wow, just I can't believe how great I feel. And I can see a difference in my skin. I
Yeah.
slept really good. My appetite has changed. I was a little more hungry today, but I also, like I shared with you on text, I dropped more weight, which is awesome. It's just like
Yes.
falling off.
Right on.
So,
I know, right? It's great.
so yay.
All right on. Woo. Yeah, I've actually had the opposite experience of you. Mine has not been that bad. I think day 1, a few headaches, but it was like really minor caffeine withdrawal headache that what I'm used to. Usually when I go off caffeine, it's like 2 or 3 days, really bad headaches. Day 1, minor headaches. Day 2, I felt phenomenal. I mean, you see the last video I made, I felt great. I actually went out on my day off. I'm like, oh great, I'm my day off. I'm going to sit at home and just rest. I'll probably feel like crap. I felt great. I went on like a 3.5-mile hike or walk through town and saw it really saw the ducks in the bay and deer walking around. It was great. I'm like, I can't believe how much energy I have. My sleep has been kind of weird, but I think that's mainly because I'm not doing the usual drinking at night before I go to bed. I'm going to bed a lot earlier, waking up a lot earlier. Last night was some weird insomnia, but that's probably just not related to the cleanse at all. I get weird bouts of insomnia here and there. But all in all, it felt really great. I've only lost 4 pounds since this cleanse started, but when I did the fast, the 36-hour fast on Sunday to start it off with, I dropped 7. So yeah, because I weighed Saturday morning I weighed 249. Monday morning after the fast I weighed 242.
Yeah.
And now I'm down to 239, 238. So I've lost a total of 4 pounds all the way through. Yeah. So it's been yeah. So the weight loss is a little slower for me. Although I had that huge drop on Sunday. And I'm wondering if probably why I'm handling so easily right now is that fast. Just kind of going clean for like 36 hours, getting things out may have made it a lot easier for me. My plan was to do a cheat day on Sunday, and I'm glad I didn't do that. I may have been suffering pretty bad Monday and Tuesday if I did that cheat day. So yeah. So
Well, congratulations. I think that's great that you've lost some weight too.
Yeah. Hopefully, the ultimate goal is 200 pounds. So I've only got 48 more to go. So we were talking before about you and I are doing actually something a little different with the cleanse. So I am taking the super aminos and the power shake with my smoothies. Those are pretty much the only 2 things I'm really doing outside of just natural whole ingredients. Tell us a little about what you're doing a little differently than I am.
Yeah, so I'm doing more like a longer fast between each each shake that I take, because I am taking the same two products that you are. In addition to that, I'm also taking a Purium product called Biomedic and another one called Cleanse R. And I believe that with the combination of all of those things, it's really doing its work and cleansing out all the toxins. Because we're bombarded with a ton of chemicals and toxins and things like that that we just can't see day to day. So that invisible stuff still, impacts our health and well-being. So with those two products, additional products is what I meant to say. I believe that is definitely making somewhat of a difference. And of course, with the longer fast as well.
So how long is your fast?
Oh, anywhere between, well, I'll tell you this. I generally have my eating period between 6 and 8 hours.
Okay.
So I'm fasting for the rest of the time. Of course,
Okay.
water, I'm taking water for those of you out there that haven't done that before, drinking tons of water. But as far as when I'm breaking my fast, and the shake will break your fast. So I'll start at, either 7 a.m. or 8 a.m., just depending on how much sleep I need. And, start with the aminos and then the shake, right? And anyway, so yeah, it's anywhere from 6 to 8 hours that I'm actually eating or
Okay.
ingesting food.
So you're basically intermittent fasting with the shakes. Okay. Are you just doing the shakes, or are you adding in like sauteed veggies, other things that you eat in there, or just doing the liquid?
Yep, sauteed veggies. I can do a salad as well, but I really love the veggies, so I'm digging that. Next week I'll switch it up and I'll do more of like a veggie salad kind of thing. But for now I'm really loving the veggies, and that feels pretty good. So I'll switch between having that at dinner for a few nights, and then I'll switch it up and have it more like what my lunch would be, to have that meal during lunchtime. And I found that I just feel full more often. So I haven't really been snacking. I do have my apple that's allotted, and of course the avocado for some good healthy fats there. And I
Right.
find with those two things, that's pretty much like plenty for me. I don't feel like having another particular meal, except for today. I did have a little bit of a craving, and I realized I hadn't had my apple yet. So
Oh, there we go.
once I did that, it was gone.
It's weird. The last few nights I felt like I have my shakes. I think yesterday all I had were my shakes, and I literally had like one of my snacks, like a banana and peanut butter, and that's all I had. I didn't have dinner. I didn't have a salad or anything. And it's weird. I felt like at night I'm kind of satiated. I'm like right now I've had 3 shakes and that's it. And I don't think I need to actually eat anything else. I'm not hungry. The weird thing is, we talked about this a little bit earlier, my hunger cravings are way worse than my alcohol cravings. I could demolish a pizza right now. Like I say, I'm not hungry. I'm kind of numb because I'm at home. I'm not surrounded by food. Like at work, I work in a grocery store, so I'm surrounded by food, and I see like pizzas, and I smell the fried chicken from the deli, and people leave cakes up in the break room. And I'm like, this is such bad temptation. Oh my god! I think on my cheat day, I'm gonna kill a pizza. I really am. But like I've been craving like pizza and all this stuff, even more than I dread alcohol. So it really kind of shows like the power of food and the power of like the addiction certain foods will have you, especially I think when we look at sugar, like how many things contain sugar. Like everything I just mentioned I want to have has sugar in it, barbecue sauce has sugar in it, pizzas have sugar in it. Everything you buy that tastes so wonderful has so much sugar in it. Although I'm actually surprised that I haven't had bad sugar cravings, though, like I did when I was putting alcohol. When I was dry, I wanted like Skittles really bad. I just wanted so much candy, and I'm not doing that right now. I think I think part might be the fruits that I'm eating might be satiating that sugar craving, but I'm generally just kind of like not hungry, really, just craving like a pizza or craving a hamburger or craving a steak, craving like fettuccine alfredo. You know, I'm just craving certain food, but I'm not technically hungry. Have you felt anything like that, like certain cravings, like things you really miss eating that you can't wait to have on your cheat day? Or
Hmm.
okay.
Today it was, I love to make this vegan gluten-free pasta,
Hmm.
and it just hit me. See, right now I just said it and my mouth is watering.
Right.
It's like, hey, uh,
Yeah.
I found these really nice, really actually tasty noodles at Costco. They're made from cauliflower.
Okay.
So way less calories, way less carbs than normal gluten-free pasta, and it's super tasty. So I was craving that today, but I, like you said, I wasn't hungry. It's really just mental. It's totally mental. It's like the
Yeah.
memory of the food is there, and because that's been my habit, you know, we all have our habits, and
Oh yeah.
every now and then I like to make myself a nice little Italian meal, and it's
Mhm.
for whatever, it's like my comfort food, if that makes sense.
Oh yeah. Totally. Yeah. For sure. I
So
think Italian
I
food is definitely a comfort food. So
yep.
uh, we go pull a bowl of pasta with meatballs and marinara sauce. Oh my God, yes. Nice
Heaven.
glass of red wine with it. You're set to go. So.
Yes.
Oh wow. So how are you feeling about the next 5 days?
Really good. We're halfway through,
Yeah.
and I feel amazing.
Mhm.
Really, really good. I'm excited for what's going to happen in this next stretch of
Yeah.
our of what we got going on, you know.
Yeah.
And I'm excited too because, like you and I had talked about off camera, is this is really about sustainable lifestyle change, I think, for both of us. So this is a great way. I just feel hopeful and pumped up, and like things make sense. You know, I feel
Yeah.
like I understand my body a lot more and what
Mhm.
works for me. And what I mean by that is doing an intermittent, I can never say the word right. Intermediate fasting.
Intermittent.
Intermittent. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, see, I did it again. Gosh. Anyway, doing that, really, my body reacts really well to that. So I'm going to continue to do that even after this after the cleanse.
Hmm.
And a few other things I'm excited about experiencing is, you know, having more vegetables. I mean, I eat greens anyway, but
Hmm.
really adding more of that, and a little reducing some of the animal meat. So right now, I typically, not right now during the cleanse, but typically I have some sort of chicken or beef or something like that once or twice, usually 3 times a week, let me be honest. And my
Hmm.
goal is really to get down to, now that I feel so great, you know, only maybe having 1 or 2 meals a week that are, you know, that have an animal protein in it, just because with the Purium shakes, I mean, it's so nutrient dense, and then with
Hmm.
the supplements as well, it really helps to fill me up. So I'm getting the proteins that I need and the amino acids that I would normally need from the animal products. So yeah, I'm
Cool.
excited about even after that, what's going to happen and the
Yeah.
lifestyle change.
Same. Yeah, I see the same thing. It's like a lot of it's like just doing a cleanse and then going back to what you did before. It's
Right.
really changing habits, and I really feel a difference. Like, because before I ate meat a lot because I was doing keto for a long time, and even though I stopped doing keto, I still have that habit of eating a lot of meat, like eggs and sausage or eggs and bacon every morning for breakfast,
Mm.
or a bagel, which is not keto, but a bagel every morning for breakfast, and then and make like some kind of noodle dish or something. And I was eating so much meat, and I realized how much I'm taking in. And now at this, I'm like really excited. Like, okay, now I realize, okay, there's something like sauteed veggies are really, really tasty at night. And I got just asparagus and mushrooms and broccoli. It's like really actually a very tasty dinner.
Mhm.
Sauteed just olive oil and is so good. So
Mhm.
and I want to keep doing smoothies, at least one smoothie a day. Probably even start my day off with a smoothie. Wake up and make a nice, healthy green. Probably my favorite so far have been the sweet potato smoothie is actually really, really good. Very filling. It's a great breakfast smoothie in my opinion. And the kale with blueberries and spinach and lettuce is a really good smoothie too. So those are two I think I might keep doing on a regular basis. So they're very delicious and very filling. And then, yeah, I also just keep incorporating more and more veggies in my diet, which is I've been really, really enjoying. So
Nice.
yeah, but I'm still gonna kill a pizza with this stuff. Make no mistake, I'm downing one of those when this is finished. So then
Well,
I'll go anymore.
that's
And that's
totally
something
allowed.
that's what I do more now too, is meal planning. Even though it's like just smoothies, I'm planning out, like I know what smoothies and on what days I'm going to have, and I shop for that, which I rarely ever do. Typically I'll go to the store and go, that looks good, that looks good. Go home and like if I do meal prep, make like 6 meals or 9 meals or I got, and then throw them in the fridge and then grab them. But this, I feel I see so much more benefit in planning what you're going to have, shopping for that. And if you do meal prep, you're prepping for what you've planned. It's so much easier. And you really can, and if you got to count your calories and your macros, it's so much easier doing it that as well, because you know exactly what's coming in. So yeah, that's been probably one of the highlights for me, is actually learning how to prep and plan for it. So
Wow. Well, that is phenomenal. That's a really great skill to have, because when we talk about having long-term health and wellness, having greater health, that is definitely part of it. We got to plan what we're going to eat. Otherwise, we just, we get caught up in the day, stress, this and that and the other, and you get hungry and then you're reaching for the chips and the crackers and the Taco Bell and the whatever, right?
yeah.
So if
Or,
you have it planned out,
yeah.
you're more likely to eat healthier. Yeah.
And the worst is when I don't plan out, I just go to work without any food, or at a grocery store and buy whatever I want. And what I usually get, fried chicken,
You see?
or something else that's not very healthy, but it's there, it's made, it's quick, and you just grab it, pay for it, go upstairs and eat it. And it's really good too, which is the worst part. So
Oh,
yeah, for me, the big thing is planning, because if I don't plan, then I just eat crap. So awesome.
Yep.
Another 5 days, so we'll catch up on day 10, see how we're doing, and then we'll talk about next steps, how we're gonna kind of move back off the smoothies and into regular food again. So
You got it. I'm
awesome.
excited.
Thanks for joining us, Chelle. Talk to you soon.
All right.
Night.
Bye.